I think people will want to see this movie. God, I want to see this movie. I think because it talks to our basic primal instincts, and gives kind of maybe hope for people that need forgiveness or are struggling with what they can have, what they can't have, what they want, and are hungry. I think all these people, these characters are they're different. They're not repressed in the classic period way. They are by themselves, or their own limitations, their fears, but they are all trying to gain control, and they're all trying to find acceptance in a safe place. And so I think it's all very very human. It's a beautiful story, and it's very intelligent, and it's all those things that Michael's really wonderful at. But it's also extremely sexy and extremely kind of. I don't think you could guess what's going to happen next. And I think there are characters you haven't really seen before. So I'm really curious. And we're all having such a great time on set every day, and just coming up with funny things and trying things that. I'd be shocked if you see this movie and you don't have just a little bit of, on the amount of fun we've had, just the tiniest amount, because it should transfer. We're having a really good time. It's been amazing. I keep thanking Michael for all the people in this film. He's given me a chance to be in a room with Antonio Thomas Jane, Mario plays the priest, and at these amazing situations, almost every different situation in life with a different type of man, anyway, for this woman. And Antonio's characters, it's kind of, I think we need to find that actor, that person that would force me out of anything. If somebody was dark, I could be darker, or I could be threatened by that, or somebody was, sexual, I could match that or find that, or somehow that's obvious. But he is full of life, and that is infectious and new to me, and so he's changing me, and I think, and I'm trying to ground him a little, I think, in a certain way, and try to figure out what's really going on inside of him. So we're very different as people, and we're exploring each other and what we're both capable of, and we're both surprising each other, I think. So it's just like it's a very, very real thing of two human beings that are going through some adventure, and everybody's going to see what it is that we discover. I would do just about anything Michael wrote. I just know it's gonna. I know the things that he cares about and points of views. The things that he wants to say, and how he says them, what he has a sense of humor about, and it's all so much about freedom and love and being alive and struggling with ourselves and learning to love ourselves and all these things, and also just a great sexuality, a wonderful, free, beautiful. So I've never done a nude scene, like a complete nude scene or love scene, or half the things I've done in this film, and I wouldn't do them if it wasn't with Michael. And I've only done things like this with Michael, just because of the way he sees things that are bold. He sees them just right and understands my sexuality anyway. This film, I wanted to gain weight, so I made the mistake of getting fitted thinner and then gaining weight. So now my corsets are way too tight. The last film I did, I didn't even close the corset. I just let it be big, and we fit all the things. So now I've cinched myself into this little figure, and every part of me is growing. So my breasts are kind of going up to here, and it's just ridiculous. But beyond that, well, there's something to be said for being tied up. It's all right. Corset or not. Corsets, it's a bit of restraint. I think it's weirder for the guys, because they come near me and put their arms around me or some kind of thing, and it's like this machine. You're not touching a woman's figure. You're touching this thing that you're just and I can just rest like coffee here. It's very odd.
Really?
Well, I think the sexuality in this is not. It fills the story. It's necessary for the story. It all tells a story. So I never saw it as sex. I don't see it as. I mean, it is, and it's amazing, and it's what sex is, and it's about discovery and then freedom and possession and ownership and taking back and hate and anger and all those things, and war. And so you know, we go through all those things that are what sex, when it's good, should be. No, not at all. I haven't changed. My life's been changing since Gia, and like slowly in different ways, but it's changed for the right reasons. It hasn't changed because suddenly I did a really popular film. It changed because people have identified with a few of the characters I've played, and and I've gotten lucky that people have seen those films. They've been good. So I feel like it's not any kind of attention for some abstract, like I'm different. It's actually just I've become more human, and therefore more people identify with me, and I with them. And no, I haven't changed a thing in my life. You know, I can't even figure out. You know, I've got to go on this thing on Sunday. I keep forgetting. I haven't seen the dress. I don't know. We'll see. All I know is it ain't a corset.